Chapter 8, The Final Witch Trial.
Let's do it.
Hey everybody, doing a trial.
We're ready for the trial.
It's finally starting. The last witch trial. Here in these tents. The witch's court will no longer serve any purpose once the great witch Bizella is burned.
Did Jean Greyle ever get burned, or is she alive still?
I look forward to burning. But Spella isn't Bizella. I'm not buying it one bit. The names are clearly different. I mean, the storyteller is her father. I don't know what happened between them, but a father would never do that to his child. I think you're right, Maya. But no one else does. They're all throwing accusations at her. I just feel so sorry for Espella. Espella feels sorry for Espella.
Scruffy.
It feels like this whole case is under some kind of bad spell. A spell? Yeah, we just can't see it yet. That's why it's so vital that we expose the real witch behind all this. And we've got to do it during this trial. I believe in you, Nick! Oh, by the way. Yeah? What are you gonna do during this trial? I mean, if you were thinking about watching. What? You mean you don't want me to be by your side? I didn't take you for such a cold-hearted guy, Nick.
Whoa.
That's not what I mean. Let me finish before you start jumping to conclusions. On your jump to conclusions, Matt. What I was going to say is that you can't let people see you. You're supposed to be, you know, dead.
That's right.
You were cast into the flames, remember? Oh, right, that. You mean after I was on trial for the murder of Sir Top Hat? Heh, don't underestimate me, Sir Blue Knight. Huh?
What is she gonna do?
I've already got it covered. Check it out. I brought with me this masterful disguise.
Oh my god.
I shall be transformed into Maya the Ironclad. I found it in Barnum's room and figured I'd borrow it for a while. Don't tell me you're going to the trial wearing that helmet. I sure am. Can't Maya be the Ironclad without being clad in some iron?
Okay.
Let's just hope Barnum doesn't flip out if he sees you wearing his trusty headgear. Anyway, I'm gonna do what I can to help. We've got to save a Speller, right?
Spella's like...
We will. Come on, let's get going. It's time to break whatever bad spell Spella's under and put an end to those witch trials once and for all. Right! You're okay with that, aren't you, Espella?
I am Groot.
She's kind of useless right now. Oh!
We're gonna get through this trial as much as we can. Just because we're feeling it.
Yeah. We got our second wind.
There's a ton of people out there, Nick.
Literally 2,000 pounds of people.
Let's do this.
Oh!
Strap in.
Under the moon! Yay, Judge!
Now,
Ah.
as scheduled,
Schedule. I'm gonna do my voice.
the trial
This
of
guy's
Estella
fine, but-
Cantabella shall commence forthwith. Knights of the court, are you ready now to cross your swords of justice?
Aw, man.
The Knights of the Inquisition have spent countless years trying to track down the elusive Great Witch. The secret of her identity shall finally be brought to light in this very court. All those present, pay attention, so that the truth may be burned into your memory. Today, the legend of the Great Witch shall become a closed
Oh.
chapter in the history
Those
of
claws.
Labyrinthia.
It's not only dark law, but also a dark claw.
I always thought it was Dark Claw.
You could cut the atmosphere with a knife.
Or a sword.
It's so loaded,
Or claw.
but at the same time, oddly subdued.
And
Nobody's
now,
really sure if this is actually her.
the whole truth shall be revealed to all. The moon, eye of the night, shall bear witness to that.
Sounds like the words of a witch.
Don't you agree, Defender?
Your Honor, the defense is ready.
Didn't answer the
How
question.
regrettable. I see you won't allow yourself to be provoked.
Provoking is like all I do. You may now begin your opening statement, High Inquisitor Darklaw.
Was it pretty bad?
Thank you. People of Labyrinthia, the story has ended. Its end has been sealed through the storyteller's death. The one who put an end to the life of the storyteller and to the story which governed our lives was the great witch Bezella. A foul embodiment of evil who has long been lurking among us, concealed deep within the consciousness of a certain girl. I'm sure you are all aware of her name. I refer, of course, to Espella Cantabella.
Oh my god, Eve is with her.
So Eve is not Darklaw.
Damn, there goes my theory.
We've seen them in the same place at the same time.
Son of a bee.
Today, at dusk, a tragedy unfolded right in front of us all. A giant fire dragon descended into the downtown square, devouring the storyteller.
He got eated.
'Twas a nightmarish vision that we shall never be able to forget. That fearsome fire beast, of which we had only heard tell through legend, returned at the hand of the Great Witch. Indeed, it was just as in the illustrations of the legendary fire. And the girl within those heart lies the Great Witch herself, has committed her final and most heinous crime. The crime of patricide!
Whoa.
Which is killing a father.
Yes. Not a patsy.
Everyone's stunned into silent exclamation points. May this trial serve as an offering. An offering to the storyteller, who can be with us no longer.
Poor storyteller. Boo-hoo.
Who's gone into hiding, because he's not really dead. Thank you, High Inquisitor. The Inquisition may now begin proceedings. As I have said, this unthinkable crime took place in the town square, within plain sight of all Labyrinthians. Everyone is a witness.
Oh.
So everybody, come on up to the trial. We're just going to put you all in a big last row. Surely there can be no need for a formal interrogation.
What?
You can't say that. I just said it. I suggest you mind your temper, Defender.
Whatever.
In a few moments you'll have no option but to accept the truth. Once we hear it from the very mouth of the accused. From Espella? You just put huge gash marks on that desk.
Yeah.
The Inquisition hereby demands that the accused Espella Cantabella testify about her crime.
Ooh.
Or rather, that she confess to it.
Oh. Meow meow.
The Inquisition's request shall be granted. Bring Espella Cantabella down to the witness stand.
Quick, 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 quick. Roll the page over.
This is it, the last trial. In all likelihood, Espella will admit to the charges. I have only one chance to break whatever spell she's under. When she testifies, there are bound to be some clues to the truth in there.
Some contradictions.
Contradictions.
The spell looks like Red Riding Hood here.
So, how you feeling warm? You feeling good?
Yeah. Toasty.
Little toasty, yeah. Now that you're here, witness, state your name and tell us your real name as well.
My
Oh.
name is Espella Cantabella, but I have another name too. Bezella.
Feasible.
Order, order, order in the court. Then you really do admit
That you are the Great Witch? You openly concede that you are Bezella herself, the cause of all evil and destruction?
Yes. I knew it. We're done. She's Bezella.
How terrifying! I mean, she killed her own father!
How dare she kill our beloved storyteller?
Yeah.
We don't
Muffy.
want a trial. We want to see her burn! Burn! Burn!
Mary?
Yeah, it was Mary.
The Inquisition was right. The accused herself has spoken. It would seem there is no need for an interrogation, so...
Excuse me, no. No judge.
I assure you there is none. The only possible verdict has been clear to everyone from the very beginning. Let's hear Spella's, the accused side of the story. Magic exists in this world, right? So if you think about it, Spella could be under the influence of a spell too.
Oh! What I would like to know is this. Just who in the world are you, young knight?
Oh, me?
How to put it, I feel as if we've met somewhere before. It was, where was it again?
We haven't. It's just your imagination. I have one of those faces. Your Honor, I mean, my lord. As for who I am, I'm with Sir Blue Knight. Not in a romantic way, of course. Right? No, definitely not.
Is this a friend of yours, Defender?
Yes. And, don't comment on the helmet, please. Although now that I've pointed out, it's probably all you can think about. Sorry. She really wouldn't like to have her face seen. How can I put this gently? It was a huge accident. Acid, just, it's not great.
Is she the Joker?
It's not something you'd want to look at. Oh yeah, she's the Joker under there.
What are you talking about? You make it sound like there's a problem with my face! Really?
No. I can assure you we have no interest in your face, miss. We all know you a hoe. Although I do wonder where you acquired that particular helm.
eBay.
Oh, why is that? A helm of that ilk is not something you can simply purchase from a street stall. Well, I found it. In the forest. Finders keepers, you know.
Minus logic.
When you're doing you promised me you wouldn't draw any attention, especially not to the helmet, and that's all you're talking about. Sorry, Nick. I lost it a bit. Well, anyway, the defense's opinion is as follows. We should hear the defendant's testimony before coming to a verdict. There may be some things even she isn't aware of. How amusing, she said, unamused. As this is to be the last witch trial ever held, perhaps it is only fitting that we cross swords before you accept your defeat.
You don't have sword. You have claws.
Oh, she's got claws, not a sword. I thought you were making a lady joke
Nope.
about lady parts.
Nope.
Does the accused will now testify? Miss Cantabella, tell the court of your involvement in this incident.
Oh god, I can't wait to see how she testifies.
I finally realized that Bezella has been lying dormant within me.
She's saying a lot here.
Once one evening fell and the rain ceased, I climbed up the wooden stairs of that bell tower and waited to the parade. I waited for my father's speech to end, and then I summoned the fire dragon. I don't know why I killed my father.
Huh. Huh.
That was a very unusual testimony. When you used magic against your father, were you doing so as Spella Cantabella or as the Great Witch, Bezella?
A most fascinating query. However, it matters not.
Well, it does matter a little.
Sorry, that's the only place my mind goes. It's just one gutter under this hat.
The Inquisition has ingeniously solved the query by disregarding it.
What matters is that Bezella exists within this girl. being a witch is a crime, such a fundamental rule will always hold. And this girl here is not just any witch. Spella has admitted the charges, just as I suspected. I just have to hope I can find some contradictions in her testimony.
Oh boy, here we go.
If I don't, we can kiss this trial goodbye.
The defense may begin the interrogation.
Defender, steady your sword of justice. Should I see it waver, or point in the wrong direction, I will not hesitate to cut down your arguments and end this interrogation.
Uh-huh.
You'd better keep that in mind.
Press everything.
Press it all. Always be pressing.
Panini time.
I finally realized that Bezella has been lying dormant within me.
Okay.
What? You say you finally realized? Yes, I've always had a feeling, but my memory is rather hazy. I've always felt as though I'm not who I think I am, and that I've forgotten something very important. Incidentally, when did you become aware of Bezella's presence within you?
A couple hours ago.
It was then I went to the Great Archive with Mr. Layton and Luke.
Ah.
Ever since I saw the mural depicting Bezella, I started having strange flashbacks. I saw things from the distant past, memories of the legendary fire.
Ooh.
Did you guys see that too?
Yep.
The legendary fire?
I saw it. I was there when it happened. I saw the town consumed by flames.
You couldn't have. That's impossible. The legendary fire occurred over 100 years ago, and there were no survivors.
None? How'd you repopulate the rest of the town?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yes, I know that. But it's true. I remember it happening. Because I'm Bezella.
Ugh. Okay, one thing pressed.
Once evening fell and the rain ceased, I climbed up the wooden stairs of that bell tower and awaited the parade.
Press that.
How'd you get up there?
Yeah.
Where were you before that? We were looking for you. I'm not sure. When I came to, I was in the town. It was pouring, so I wanted to go to Aunt Patty's bakery and wait for it to stop. But I couldn't face her, so I just went to the forest instead.
Okay.
So you were in the forest until the incident. We couldn't find you, though. The rain finally stopped and the time came. I made my way over to the town square. I was feeling strange, as if I wasn't myself.
Oh.
Then, I noticed I was up in the bell tower, looking down at the square. Spella's not a witch, and that means there's gotta be something strange about this statement.
Witness, continue your testimony.
Yes, my lord. I waited for my father's speech to end, and then I summoned the fire dragon.
Okay. Tell us more about that.
You summoned the fire dragon with that spell Granworm, right? Yes, that's the one. Although I won't say it now. I'm sure something terrible would happen if I did.
That's fine, absolutely fine. No need to prove that statement. In fact, the court forbids you to prove it.
He. Of course I won't say it.
Yet.
What?
Come on, this is supposed to be the Great Witch. Look at her. There's no way to spell as a witch. I mean, it must be like you said, Nick. Someone's cast an evil spell on her. Something in this testimony keeps nagging at me, that's for sure. I just need to figure out what.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet still. What's the last part?
I don't know why I killed my father.
Press that.
Hold it!
That may be because you didn't kill him.
Objection!
Objection!
It's useless, defender. Witness!
Meow.
Who killed the storyteller?
Cat claws.
It was me. I summoned the fire dragon. I killed him. The storyteller chose his own death. That is a fact that cannot be changed. 'Tis common knowledge that all things written in the story will become a reality.
So, technically, he killed himself, and she shouldn't be charged for that. What?
She's being charged for being a witch, not for murder. And Bazella's appearance has been written into the story's final chapter. She has no choice but to act out the role that has been written for her.
In other words, everything happened in accordance with the storyteller's story.
Nick? Have you noticed how weird Espella is acting today?
Oh, she's acting super weird.
I sure have. It's almost like she's a puppet. But who's pulling the strings? I really feel like Darklaw is. Or the storyteller himself.
I mean, could it be Eve? It's not possible, is it?
Is Eve a familiar who works with Darklaw? Her eyes are clear here.
Yeah.
Eve. Nick, look! Check it out, it's Eve! She must be here to root for Espella! I don't think a cat's emotional support is gonna help us all that much.
Well, this is an unexpected intrusion, but as we're in the middle of an interrogation, I will ask the witness to carry on with her testimony.
Yes, my lord.
So is the cat there now? Oh, shoot.
I finally realized that Bazella has
Okay.
been lying dormant within me.
Not this. Press on the thing about the stairs. The ladder. That one. Press this.
Hold it!
Oh, look, the cat's
We can
there
look
now.
at the cat now. Where were you before that? We were looking for you. Let's just skip through and see if anything causes a reaction from the cat.
Here we go. Nope.
Then I noticed that it was up in the bell tower looking at the square. Anything?
Okay, so not that part.
I feel like we need to present something somewhere. I'm just gonna look.
Press
I'm not gonna
with the cat
present anything
here
yet.
first. Press with the
Yeah,
cat
I'm
here.
gonna. I just want to see what's here. We have case outline. Espella Cannabella charges being Brizella using magic to kill the town's creator. We have a flower-covered robe. We have a contraption. The details of which are that
Yeah.
the necklace fits into it. We don't seem to have the necklace anymore,
Yep.
even though we know about it. We have the bell tower plans, of which there is
Oh, yeah,
not
this is-
a stairwell, but we have the belfry, the crime scene, and the entrance.
Is there even a ladder to get to this?
No,
room?
well, they specifically said that there was no way up to the
Yeah.
bell, but that doesn't matter yet. And the bell tower was constantly guarded and there were no trespassers. So that seems
Okay.
relevant here. But I do want to press things and see if
Yeah,
the
with the
kitty
cat,
cat says
yeah.
anything.
Try, you can try this one if you want now.
Hold it!
Let's just skip on through.
See if the kitty's gonna do anything. Ah,
I'm just looking.
okay.
No reaction has come out.
Yeah. Is this the first statement then? We didn't press the first one, so.
That's true. The first one is the one where she felt the most hypnotized.
Okay.
Hold
Let's
it!
press it again. We don't need to read it all through. So we've already been through this. It's true, we don't have Luke. So even if Eve does say something, how can we question her?
It's okay. It might be relevant.
So yeah, we're not getting any new information here.
Still worth it to press.
Eyes. I mean, yeah, they were talking in the chat. They said for a while that, like, here her eyes look normal.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when she starts talking,
Yeah.
they just turn such a shade of blue. I'm just gonna press all of these again and just click through them and just see if anything gets a cat.
Yeah, this is the last statement. We haven't pressed with the
Meaty
cat
meow.
here, so.
Yep. Oh, cat's just sitting there. I was really hoping the cat would, like, block whatever effects were
Yeah.
changing her or something.
Do something, right? Okay, so I guess we gotta present
I've
something.
got to find those contradictions and fast. Great Witch Bazilla always has a black cat by her side, huh? But you know, if Bazilla is always accompanied by a cat, then she should have had it with her the night the incident happened, right? Now that she mentions it. I think I saw a black cat at the bell tower when it happened. You might think I might be onto something? A witch with a trusty black cat, huh? So my suspicion... I climbed up the wooden stairs of that bell tower and awaited the parade. But we have a piece of evidence that says the bell tower was constantly guarded and there were no trespassers. So she couldn't have been waiting there.
Okay, present that. See what happens.
I'm just gonna throw it out. I feel like the cat's gonna show up, but that time is not yet. Vigilantes were guarding the bell tower all day. Is that the vigilantes' report?
Indeed, and according to this, the vigilantes have been constantly guarding the entrance to the bell tower ever since it appeared.
However, there's nothing about a spella going up the tower in their report.
Objection! Objection!
Your memory must have failed you. That girl is a witch, the Great Witch at that. It's only natural to assume that she used something akin to invisibility magic. Isn't that so, witness? Yes, I used an invisibility spell to enter the tower unnoticed.
Objection!
Even magic follows certain rules in this world.
Uh-huh.
Witches need to be holding a Talia Magica in order to use magic.
Oh, she's special.
And you weren't in possession of one at the time. Oh,
Oh, she's realized. She's like, oh.
how horrifying your ignorance is.
Hey, now.
Excuse me? Did you honestly think the difference between a regular witch and the Great Witch was in name alone?
Yes.
The Great Witch, unlike other witches, can command any magic she desires without the use of a witch's scepter.
Objection!
Whoa.
That's news to me.
Every labyrinthian should know about that.
A witch's scepter can hold only 2 magic gems at once. Whoever heard of a Great Witch that could only use 2 spells?
Oh, not me.
Gah!
Order! Order!
In any case, this should convince you that the accused entered the tower. Doop, doop, doop. Footprints. This is a sketch showing footprints? It was raining before the parade reached the town square. Obviously, if you walk through muddy streets before climbing up a staircase, you will inevitably leave footprints on the steps.
Okay, sure.
This sketch shows that there were indeed muddy footprints present on the bell tower stairs. And since you'd no doubt be quick to ask, I can tell you that they match the sole of the accused's shoes.
Oh, well, convenient.
It's certain that the accused climbed up the bell tower after the rain had fallen. Really clean. Very well.
Very well. The court accepts this sketch as evidence.
Okay.
Okay. I almost pity you, Defender. The evidence you threw in our faces with such verve was, sadly, useless.
Well, I don't actually know if it was useless.
Indeed. It would seem there were no problems with that testimony after all. Let us not waste time. If you could carry on with the interrogation.
That is, if the Defender hasn't run out of ideas yet.
Oh ho. Excuse me, we're Phoenix, right?
Judge seems ready to announce the verdict any second now. I've got to find a flaw in her testimony, and fast. I need a solid lead in this case.